Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Superstar PartyPlex 12 FPS called Wellness Check. My name is Zen, and today I will be playing Luke Wright, aka Eggs Florentine, and also a little bit of Handy, probably. And with me today is.
Hi, hello, my name is 20 Crows in a Trench Coat, Crows for short, and I'll be playing everyone's favorite anxious arcade ghost, slash, their favorite soggy security specter, Ezra Wilson.
The alliteration.
Yes, alliteration!
Alliteration. Who's posting stuff? Okay. Um, So, Ezra has been going through it to say the least.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's a way of putting it.
Mhm. Lucas heard about some of what went on in system access from James. Uh and has messaged Ezra a little bit in the anti-RaRa group chat and said that he was going to bring Ezra a cell phone so that he could communicate on non-PartyPlex owned technology. So he's heading over to the Plex today. Uh, he's not scheduled to work, but he's got like a couple shopping bags in his hand full of things that he's bringing for Ezra. And he like knocks on the door to the rat room.
Um, hmm, yeah. Okay,
He's still
yeah,
Mira is saying James had given Luke his key. He's still gonna knock. He's not gonna barge right in and surprise Ezra. So he's like,
yeah,
Ezra, can I come in?
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then he will fumble around with things and pull out the key and unlock the door and come in.
Yeah, and as he unlocks the door, he's essentially like just punched in the face with the amount of emotions that are coming from Ezra. Not that many are positive. Like there's like the I believe the way that MJ had described it for Hairwire was like cold air feeling of dissociation,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of sadness and fear and stuff and anger. Yeah. He's not doing great.
Yeah. Luke is gonna roll deception to try to not, like, flinch at that or look to have a negative reaction in front of Ezra. Okay, 24. Yeah, he like pauses in the doorway a little and like tucks his key away and readjusts his bags before heading in and is like, "So, mm, I brought the phone we talked about and some other stuff. Um, where is Ezra in the room? Is he like lying on the sofa?"
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
That man is, yeah.
Luke's
He's
gonna
just lying there.
Luke's gonna walk over and kneel beside the sofa.
Yeah. Ooh. I
Ooh.
feel like he's like trying to hide the side of his face that got blasted.
Mhm.
Um, so I will roll stealth. He has disadvantage on that because of his.
I think
Yeah,
stealth or deception works, and I'll roll
yeah,
perception.
yeah. I'll roll. His deception is better, so I'll roll stealth. 10.
Luke got a 10 also.
What's his modifier? Okay, yeah,
+6.
that modifier.
Mhm.
Modifier is meets it beats it. So, whoops. So I'll say, yeah,
Yeah, I
he sees like he doesn't see very much of it, but he does see like the I don't know what it's called, but like the small little parts of the blast, not the main one.
like the edges of the scar.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. He is not going to mention that. Like, he feels a little bit like sympathetic wince, but he's Ezra clearly doesn't want to make a big deal of it, so he's not going to mention it.
Yeah.
I yeah, I brought some other stuff for you too. Um, and he like busies himself going through the bags and pulls out a soft blanket and sort of like holds it up for Ezra to look at, and if Ezra doesn't have a negative reaction is going to put it over top of him.
Yeah, Ezra does not have a negative reaction. You can like see him uh perk up just by the slightest amount and like yeah.
Yeah, I think it's blue cuz like Luke's not 100% sure Ezra's favorite color, but he seems at least okay with blue.
Yeah. Like yeah, it's I don't think it is his favorite color, but I definitely think he's like, hell yeah. I don't
Mhm.
even know if he has a favorite color.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, he picked out a purple shirt,
Yeah.
so but yeah, Luke very gently puts it over top of Ezra. Um and I got some various snacks from the convenience store. I don't really know which of them you might like, but just you have junk food on hand and I got a couple things for the rats too.
God, I want him to make a whiz save.
You he can make a whiz save if he wants to.
Yeah. Like this man's emotional as all hell. Yeah, that's not surprising right now. That's an 8. Yeah, I think he starts tearing up a little bit and is just like, "Thank you."
Yeah, of course. Um, Andy looked it up, and apparently rats usually like carrots and corn and stuff. So I got and he pulls out like a bag of baby carrots and also one full ear of corn, which I think is going to be very funny to watch the rats get
Yes.
into.
Yes, it will be very funny. Like yeah, the husk will also be good for their teeth. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And then yeah, I got the cell phone. I got like it's not a smartphone. It's the same kind of phone I use. And he pulls out like a blue flip phone with the little keyboard buttons and sort of like hands it over to Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra takes it and is just like, this will actually probably be better for me to use than a smartphone. They need like conductors and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, touchscreens are not really made with undead guys in mind.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of
Tango
course.
and Chesh. Like, go in the smartphone, Ezra. Go in there.
It's not a smartphone.
Yeah. Yeah. You're getting called out on Twitter.com, Pengu. Yeah, he is very appreciative of the stuff, and it's just like, come on, man, you need to talk to him.
Mhm. If he's
Come
just
on.
sitting there
Yeah.
quietly, that's fine, because Luke will probably also just sit there quietly for a while. um,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about what happened at all, or do you just want to do something else?
I don't really want to talk about it, but it would probably be, I guess, better for my brain if I did.
Yeah, maybe. Looks like I don't know if it would be better or not. I never did that.
I mean, I didn't really have anyone to talk to about it,
Mm-hmm.
so
I mean, he did tell James about it, but that was very recently in the scheme of things.
yeah. Like 15 years without having anyone overly close to him, so
Mm-hmm.
come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is your friend. You gotta talk to him. You gotta talk to him, bud.
It's hard to talk about, right?
He nods. Oh, there goes my D6.
It's not exactly something a lot of people have experienced, so the language isn't always there for it.
Yeah, it, it was horrible. Fucking horrible experience. I I don't even know how to describe it other than horrible.
Yeah, I think that's a fair description.
I was conscious the whole fucking time.
Yeah, that's. It sucks, doesn't it, to see yourself doing things you don't want to be doing, to feel your body doing things you don't want to be doing.
Yeah, it's, he shudders a little. I almost hurt James.
But it wasn't really you hurting James, it was RaRa.
Yeah, but seeing myself with the the pipe wrench and feeling my hands swing down, it It's just I know that it wasn't me, and I almost hurt him. I scared him.
Luke very gently places a hand on Ezra's shoulder.
There's a lot of guilt coming off of him.
Mhm. I know James doesn't hold that against you. That was stuff that RaRa did, not you, and he knows that.
I know. It
It doesn't hurt to hear it, even if you already know it.
nods. I wish it was easier for me to talk right now.
It's fine, as you can talk about this when you feel up to it. You don't have to rush
Whiz save, I heard what you called him.
it.
That's a 5. Yeah, like he sort of like when you say as you see him like look at you like a bit more, and he sits up a little, uh not really worrying about the blast. And now you see it a bit more. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah. Like yeah. It's in the spark of happiness with being called Ez and surprise at the nickname. Yeah, it's just like you called me Ez.
Yeah, that is okay, right? I think we talked about that. Um,
He nods. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I even go about talking about the stuff.
I could not fully understand that.
Sorry. He was like, how do I even go about talking about the stuff like with the control and
Mm-hmm.
uh
Um, yeah, that's a hard one. I don't have a ton of experience talking about it either. Um,
right. I forgot that happened to you. Uh,
yeah, not quite the same. Yeah, Hairwire took my body for a little joyride.
I'm sorry.
It, yeah, it was a while ago. I guess I can tell you this much. You do get over it. it stops becoming so present that it's all you can think of.
Well, when I don't know if that'll be the case for me, considering all this. And he gestures towards uh his face, and it hurts to move it a lot. So don't know if I'll get over that.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not as much, but thinking about it, at least.
Getting these two guys to talk about their words.
Mm-hmm. Oop. I rolled Luke a whiz save.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Because he wasn't lying. He hasn't thought about that night in a while, and now he kind of is. Yeah.
Should I sorry.
Mm.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't have any real plans for what to say. What are you gonna roll?
I was gonna ask if I could roll insight.
Go for it.
Awesome sauce. That got stuck in the tray. God damn. Okay, I guess I'll just use that part. God damn it. Insight. That's a 4.
A 4.
Four.
Ezra's not doing so hot himself to notice that Luke is uh less okay.
Neither of these guys are okay. They're
Mm-hmm.
both not okay.
Did did you feel it? Like she was under your skin, or was it all outside force?
I mean, she used a chip in my arcade cabinet. So, but I could feel myself moving against my will, and the it was, yeah, I not directly under my skin, but the chip was there. But hey, got ripped out.
Yeah. Why does it always have to end with something getting ripped out?
Sorry.
No, that's it. You're the one who just went through this. It. I shouldn't be making it about me.
Yeah, I didn't want to because he knows about the in Hairwire's words swapsies.
Mm-hmm.
I Yeah, he just sighs, and I I this is something that I want to talk about, but I don't know how to, like I had said, and like you had said, it's not a common conversation that people have to have about being controlled.
Luke nods.
I don't know if the worst part about it is that I think the worst part about it is he's not gonna censor himself and say rah rah. He's gonna say
Mm-hmm.
Bailey. Is that okay?
Yeah. Luke is in the loop.
Yeah. Luke is in the loop.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun to say. Um, yeah. Bailey had said something that was accurate. Couple things. She had told Ajax while he was she had said that Archie had been more reluctant to go against to not go against, but what's the I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this.
Mm-hmm.
What was the phrasing? Let me double check the wiki. Wiki, save me. Wiki, please. Wiki, save me. Da, 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 da. Okay. She had told Ajax that Archie hesitated more with Rylan than he did with me when he attacked me. I don't know if he thought, like, I was just, like, there was just this guy's self spell or something like that. But best friend.
Yeah, that's it. It's a little harder and hurts a little worse coming from your best friend.
Yeah. He also had, I don't, hmm, I really want to bring up the toy comment that she had made, because technically that was accurate, because hey, she played with Ezra until he had, I guess, he broke, like had puppeted Ezra until, to the
As
point of, yeah, to a breaking point.
mm-hmm. Go for it. Bring it up. I was hoping you would.
Yippee! Yeah. She had...
Pengu in the front row seats went grown ass man in a lighthearted tone.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, I might be, but guess what? I can have whimsy. I can have whimsy and joy.
Mm-hmm. Even if Ezra can't.
Yeah. She, one of the things that she had said, she said that she liked to play with her toys until they broke, and what do you know? She controlled me until I reached a point where I broke.
Man. Oh. Do you want to roll insight on Luke?
You got it, boss. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Insight. 17.
17. Yeah. Oof. 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 That hit Luke, and he is struggling to stay focused on Ezra, and this is Ezra's issue and Ezra's problem that just happened that he is still recovering from, but is very much bringing to mind for Luke another situation. um this feels like a good time for the thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So uh Ezra might notice a little bit of magic in the air as Luke absolutely going through it has a little wild magic surge. And do you want to roll a perception to see what that
Yes.
did?
Yes. That is a natural 20.
Oh boy.
So that would be a 25.
Yeah. So Ezra, you know this room really well. So you noticed right away when on the floor sort of between you and Luke, uh what seems to be a jack in the box pops out of thin air, and with the nat 20 you can tell it's not really there. It's illusory, but oh, Luke is looking at it like, oh, that's bringing up some emotions for him, a lot of guilt. And it looks kind of familiar to Ezra. This looks kind of like those Bounce-A-Bun Jack in the Boxes that were at Mark's toy store.
Oh god.
Yeah, also with the Nat 20, I think Ezra will notice that, like, a couple moments after this thing appears, there are some, black inky teardrops dripping out from under Luke's mask.
Uh, uh, oh god.
Ezra gonna do anything
I
about
want him. Yeah, I want him to do something. Like,
Mhm.
if he can tell that it's illusory, he can probably guess, like, oh shit, this is a wild magic thing.
Mhm. And it appears to be something impactful for Luke.
Shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring something up. I'm sorry.
No, I should have. I, I shouldn't be thinking about all this right now. This is your issue that you're going through. Uh,
I, God, he remembers how Harrowire reacted to seeing those bounce
yep.
buttons. Uh,
I'm I'm thinking maybe the thing starts um playing music and the handle starts turning and it pops open to reveal a little uh bunny toy dressed like a clown that looks very, very much like the little child Bun Bun that Ezra saw in Turn Back the Clock, which just sort of like waves there on the spring for a moment before the whole thing pops back out of existence. Luke kind of like glances up at Ezra. Can he roll insight?
yeah. That is a 15.
Oh, I meant can Luke roll insight on Ezra, which also
Oh,
got a 15. Uh,
oh.
I mean, Ezra can tell Luke is not doing very well and is sort of like weighing options in his mind and trying to figure out whether or not to do something.
Uh, with, um, with Luke's, insight, I believe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Ezra feels very bad for triggering a wild magic surge. And probably one with a memory relating to a hair wire, or rather, as he had introduced himself as a kid, undone, and he doesn't know what to say. Yeah,
It's
there's that flare up of guilt because, did Mira, did James tell um Luke about Hairwire and Ezra? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's really not your fault. That's this kind of just happens sometimes. Comes with the wild magic, you know.
Yeah. I, I mean, I'm not someone with wild magic, so I don't know, but I am aware of, yeah.
Hmm. Luke nods. It, it's just a thing that happens. At least nobody got hurt. And he kind of lowers his head and very carefully takes his mask off and sort of like wipes the inky tears off of his face. Because, like, Ezra has seen his face before. This is probably okay, but he is sort of like trying to keep a sense on Ezra of whether this is disturbing for him or something.
It's not disturbing for him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's seen Luke's face before. Um, that was not the worst part of the night. Having like he's like, oh
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, the guy's undead.
Yeah. He also has a
Yeah.
big burn scar across one cheek.
Mm. Mm.
Though it's obviously a lot less fresh. It had some time to heal before Luke died. I'm,
It, oh,
oops,
sorry.
sorry. You go ahead.
Yeah. I feel like he may be unintentionally looking at the scar. Like it's more like caught his eye and now when that happens, you unintentionally stare at something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke might need to
Like
roll something to see if he notices that or not.
yeah. Uh
Perception and
Perception?
insight, yeah, they're both the same
Yeah.
modifier.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
16.
Yeah. Like Ezra is yeah, he's noticing the scar on Luke's face, and he's staring not with like it's more so like Words. Come on, man. You knew we were doing an FPS today. Yeah, looking at it with kind of need to describe emotions.
Curiosity, sympathy,
Curio-
empathy.
Curiosity mostly, and definitely a little bit of uh uh maybe a little bit of sympathy.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like Luke just sort of like ducks his head and turns away a little bit and isn't going to
Oh,
bring it up more than that.
yeah, he'll look away and just like, sorry.
No, it's I guess a better reaction than it could be, you know? I
Yeah,
kinda got used to people looking at the scar, not so much the rot. Um, I can put the mask back on if you want.
you don't have to. You don't have to put the mask back on. I mean, you can if you would like to, but you're my friend. What's the right wording for this? You're my friend. I want you to feel comfortable around me. And I'm very sorry for staring at the scar.
It's no big deal. Like I said, you're definitely not the first person to stare at it.
There's more guilt coming off of him.
And I'm guessing you don't want to talk about your, uh, sort of gesturing at his own face, indicating, uh, Ezra's scar.
I redirected an Eldritch Blast spell that Bailey was trying to cast on Kestrel. Can't see or hear out of the eye on that. I can't see or hear out of on that side because of it.
Oh, that's that. Hey, I held myself back from doing a "that's rough, buddy." He doesn't know what to say.
That's rough, buddy. Pat on the shoulder.
That's. I'm sorry that that happened. Auntie chiming in like, "Wow, what a master of comfort and reassurance you are."
It's not necessary, Andy. Did that come through?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine as. It's just how Auntie is.
Yeah, but
Yeah, yeah. The sorry about everything that happened, I guess. Directed at Ezra.
yeah. I, he shrugs and it's just like, yeah. I I'm upset about it and everything. Mostly what happened during it, and I'm mostly furious at Bailey for the entire. He does a gesture.
Mm-hmm. Luke nods.
Yeah. I'm also mad at. I'm also just mad at her for her general existence.
Yeah, she's running around murdering kids. She deserves every ounce of hatred directed her way.
Yeah. Hey, maybe once I finish up, if I am physically able to, once I finish building my cane, so I'm actually able to get out and, you know, maybe there'll be a fun surprise there.
Yeah, I think Bailey could do with being on the receiving end of some not so fun surprises for once.
Yeah, like a cane that turns into a sword. That would be great.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You know how to use a sword?
Uh I think he's just proficient with simple. Let me double check. Sure, proficiencies. Proficiencies. Uh Wikidot, save me, Wikidot. Uh God damn you. Wait, hold on. What are warlocks proficient in? Nova, save me, Noma. Nova, save me. Fuck you, D&D Beyond. Wikidot, save me, Wikidot. God damn it. He's only proficient in simple weapons. Wait.
Mhm. mean, everyone has to learn at some point. I'm sure there's people around here that would be happy to teach you.
He nods. Yeah, I would love to be able to, he does a little gesture, have at the, and be able to not be attacked. I also think it'd probably be better than uh my weapons. He does quotes around uh weapons because you know that he uses a pipe wrench as his
Mm-hmm.
primary weapon.
Yeah, yeah, I think having a sharp edge would definitely be useful going up against Bailey.
Yeah. Bludgeoning is good, but it also is not, considering, you know, yeah,
Tunes tend to take a hit a bit better than real kind.
yeah. I also don't want to scare James
Yeah,
again.
that's a good point too. Like, I'm sure he wouldn't hold it against you, but he wants to be there and help get rid of her. And definitely easier if, it's not bringing up bad memories for him.
Yeah, yeah, I don't want to. I care about him a lot, and if I, yeah, that's the last thing that I want to do is cause him to have a panic attack.
Mm-hmm. Luke isn't wearing his mask. Ezra can see a very fond expression on his face as he talks about James.
My fucking god.
They fucking gay.
My fucking god, these bitches gay. Good for them. Good for them.
Hey, you can roll perception on Luke if you want.
Okay, you got it. Oh god, that hit me. That die hit me. I got attacked by a die. Perception?
Yeah.
22. Uh, you want to roll perception on Ezra's perception?
Let me give my description first and then we'll see if it's worthy of
Okay.
a roll. Uh,
Okay.
just like now that Luke has stopped crying and like wiped all the ink off his face, uh, Ezra can notice that Luke actually looks to be in better shape than he was in Cheshire Rat. His skin is less. It's still purple, but it's less like mottled and visibly rotten, and the ink stains aren't as black.
What?
He's doing a little bit better. Do you still want Luke to roll something on Ezra for.
I was gonna have him like notice the freak eyes on him with that
Oh,
high perception.
yeah. Ooh. 9.
Oh,
Luke is, uh,
yeah. Uh,
I mean, it is an FPS if you want to just say Luke notices.
yeah, we can fudge it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you
Like,
want to describe for the audience?
yeah. Okay. I can't describe it as Mikey family. Not everyone knows who that is. um, on the side that on the same side as of his body where the Eldritch Blast burn scar is, tracing down his arm and pectoral, um, because that is the only way I can think of describing it. um, there are these rainbow eyes, like looking at him, looking at Luke, and I think like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Ezra will fully notice
That they're there.
hit
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think Luke, like, blinks a couple times and is like, oh, the eyes are, um... Wait, this is more in character for Handy to say. Luke blinks surprised and Handy's like, oh, so the eyes are on you now.
What?
Your arm.
Oh,
Is that
I,
new?
I thought it only happened outside of the building. I yeah, it happening in the building is new. Um, I wonder if it has anything. I don't know if it has anything to do with the, she trying to. Hmm.
Can Luke roll intelligence? Because I don't think he knows that Ezra's patron. Does he know that Ezra's patron is the building?
No.
So he's like, huh, why would it be different in the Partyplex versus out of the Partyplex? Maybe he'll just ask, like, why would being in the Partyplex make a difference?
I'm gonna roll deception.
Alright, I'm gonna contest that with an insight.
Okay. That's a 13.
23.
Yeah. Um, well, I mean, I'm connected to the building, so the I think probably just goes onto the wall instead of onto my body.
There like a reason you don't want to tell me? Because you could just say that it's personal or something. You don't have to lie to me.
silence is
In character.
yes. Like
I feel like Luke
his
glances at Handy a little bit panicked. Like, oh geez, was that not like an obvious lie? And Handy rolls its eyes.
I, I don't think I'm okay to tell you about
Okay.
the
That's fine, Ezra. You can just say that you can't tell me. It's fine. There's stuff I haven't told you either. It's okay to have secrets, or at least I'd be a hypocrite if I said it's not.
I just don't like keeping secrets. I mean, I do, but no, I don't like keeping them. But this one is for protecting. Mm,
You don't have to say anything you don't want to. You don't have to explain it. It's fine.
I feel like he might. I think he blue screens a little bit. Like
Oh, Luke looks worried. As you okay?
yeah, yeah. Just I, you know, getting used to not needing to justify why I do stuff. Like, mm, I'm just getting used to being treated like a person, I guess. Still, after who knows how long.
Yeah, that can be a rough transition. Um, do you want to do something else as a distraction? Change the subject?
Are you asking me because you would like to? Because I am fully willing to. And also, yeah,
I don't know.
talking.
You seem really uncomfortable, and I don't know. I came here to sort of help you feel better, and it feels like I haven't been doing a very good job of that.
I I got to talk about what happened. That has definitely helped. Yeah, I feel a little bad about accidentally Yeah, and you have helped. You have. Having a friend has been is very helpful.
Can he roll insight to see how Ezra's doing?
Yeah,
22.
yeah. Uh, the emotions that he's been feeling are still there, and like he's still, you know, for better or for worse terms, very depressed about what happened, but he does feel safer having his friend with him, and he's more comfortable. He's just ever so slightly feels a little bit happier.
Yay! Hmm. I think Luke sort of nods and is like, yeah, right. It's gonna take a while for you to feel 100% back to normal, or whatever your new normal is going to be.
Yeah, but hey, hopefully I get there sooner than later, and I'm able to help out with patrols and stuff. Cause I don't know if James had told you, I'm a security guard now.
Did you apply before she, um,
I Okay, so he was told to apply what
mm-hmm.
was offered a spot during reminiscing on Rylan, which was Wiki Save Me Wiki.
Yeah, it was before the thing, and he was considering it for a couple FPSs, but I don't think he'd actually filled out the application prior
Yeah.
to facing the music.
Yeah.
Maybe he was working on the application in his own time, but I feel like he did not,
Yeah. He didn't
like,
finish it
he
in
certainly
time.
wasn't hired before.
Right. Yeah, I had applied before. Well, I'd been working on applying and stuff, but I I didn't I wasn't able to be there like when I had gotten the job. I was All of my training was done while she was controlling me, and I will never know if I was able to get the job myself.
Luke winces. That really sucks. I think you could have done it if, we didn't have a freaky serial killer in charge of security here.
Yeah.
But don't don't rush yourself, okay? You'll get back to it when you feel up to it.
Man, I really want him to lie.
Have him lie. Hee 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 hee.
Okay, 18 deception. Yeah, I won't rush myself. Damn.
I'm gonna roll for handy too, just in case.
Dear God.
Nat 20 for handy. Luke got a 13, but handy sees right through Ezra's
Yeah.
bullshit and is like,
Yeah, you know Ezra. Like, you know him.
mm-hmm. Bullshit.
He
Since when do you take care of yourself like that? Handy, I don't think you needed to go that far. No, because this guy's not listening. You told him not to lie to you, and he's continuing to just to what? To push yourself harder than you can manage and wind up totally breaking down the line.
Oh God. I feel Ezra's emotions right now. Like, oh, I am oh
What's Ezra feeling?
called out.
You really think you're gonna help anyone that way? Just pushing yourself until you can't anymore and totally break down? What happens if you reach that breaking point when someone's relying on you? Hmm?
I should not be someone that people rely on. I mean, I am a good person, but
I mean, if you don't think anyone can rely on you, then you oughta quit the security gig. The whole point of security guards is that the whole building is
people can
relying
rely.
on you, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Auntie, you're being really harsh with Ezra right now. Well,
But
maybe he
it's
needs
right.
to hear it. He's being harsh on himself.
I've pushed myself before. If I push myself to get better, then it'll be fine. What difference will it make?
Bullshit. You can't tell me you've been through anything like being controlled by a serial killer for 2 weeks before.
I
This is.
I don't think Ezra specifically said that it was 2 weeks. James might have told him
Mm hmm.
that it was 2 weeks.
Mm hmm.
And also, wait, Handy has access to the security
Yeah,
stuff, so
the security tapes.
yeah,
And it's nosy, so
yeah.
it would have found out.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucked up right now. Understandably so. You've been through something fucking traumatizing, dude. You need to acknowledge that and unfuck yourself up before you keep going on like nothing happened. Or else you're just gonna be a wreck until you do finally deal with it.
I'm always a wreck. You know this. If I'm more of one, like, I've been around plenty of actors. I can pretend I'm fine.
You. You don't need to be a wreck forever, Ezra. You can fix things and feel better, and trust me, you are not going to fool everyone into thinking that you're fine.
Yeah, like James and his plus 11 insight.
Mm-hmm. Or your new boyfriend who can smell emotions, or eggs who can smell emotions, but you don't know that yet.
Yeah.
You can roll insight on that if you want.
Yeah, you got it.
Hee hee hoo.
That is insight 16.
Mm-hmm. 16. Yeah. Luke is very, very certain of the fact that you will not be able to fool everyone into thinking you're fine. And that includes him. He doesn't think you're going to be able to consistently fool him for some reason. He's just looking at Ezra with look the expression of I know what you are and you're not okay.
Yeah. I know what you are, depressed and in pain.
Mhm.
When is he not? Well, not most of the time.
Mhm.
Most of the time for the in pain part, but depressed, we've all met the guy.
Mhm.
If
People
I
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Go
You were
ahead.
talking before I was you go ahead.
No, no.
I'm worried about, like, if I don't push myself, what about my my artifice stuff, my artifice magic? I think that's what it's called, is just artifice, and the caster is called artificer. Let me double
you
check that. It, like, his tinkering and his, yeah,
you think you're gonna lose that if you take it easy for a couple weeks?
he nods.
How long did you spend studying to learn it in the first place?
Oh God.
If you say he went to college for it, then it would be like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, he went to college for, like, robotics and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, ignore his alchemist subclass.
Mhm.
He was just really good at the science fairs. Like,
They don't have science fairs at college, I don't think.
fuck. Yeah, no, uh, like when he was younger, like,
Mhm.
his alchemist subclass just comes from, I don't know. I
Mhm.
should probably change that eventually.
Probably. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah. We just have so many battlesmiths. Um, I have I've been interested in it my whole life. I mean, but I didn't start really learning about it until high school, so about around 10 years, I think. Yeah.
And you think you're gonna forget 10 years worth of stuff you learned in a month? Even if you
Like,
keep tinkering, that's fine. Just don't. What I'm more concerned about is you trying to tell everyone and yourself that you're back to normal when you're not, and pretend like you're fine and it didn't affect you when it really clearly did.
it sounds like someone's reflecting. That was me, Crows. That was me, Crows.
Mm-hmm.
Or projecting. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm.
Is he projecting?
Maybe a tiny bit, but honestly,
Mm,
Luke did not pretend to be okay for a while
mm,
after that night. He was very fucked up for a very long
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Not just because of the getting controlled part, more because of the losing his family part, but
Yeah. But I just I I don't know. I
there are a lot of people that care about you here, Ezra, and none of us want to see you hurt yourself trying to uh, trying to just skate over what happened.
yeah. I'm just afraid of people. Yeah, you are afraid of people, bud. You
Just people.
people, full stop. um don't want people to keep worrying about me. Like, I'm not used to having so many people just come in and be like, "Hey, Ezra, are you okay? Are you like?" I mean, he gestures towards the stuff that Luke had bought. I I would have gone out to buy that stuff on my own, and but then fucking Chad would have taken it, ignoring the fact that, yeah, I'm not used to. I'm used to having to fend for myself, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's how I've spent my whole life, is essentially fending for myself.
Luke nods. Yeah, I can relate to that. Not my whole life, but my whole afterlife, pretty much. I've been on my own handling things, and it's weird to have people that care again, but just because it's a big adjustment doesn't mean that it's not worth adjusting to. It's a change for the better, I think.
Yeah.
And it's really awkward and weird at first, but you just gotta let it happen even though it is, and it'll get less weird.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I want to adjust to it, but there's still, yeah, I still feel like I don't deserve it. Like, James had told me that I I do deserve to be cared about and stuff like that. But
I think all you can do is be honest with people about yourself and then let them decide whether they think it's worth caring about you and spending their time and energy on you. And you know that uh, they chose to do that for you. You didn't force them into it or trick them into it. That's just what they wanted to do for you.
he nods and is just, I, yeah. The thing I want to do is trick someone or manipulate someone. I don't want to do that.
Luke nods. Well, good news for you. A lot of the people that uh, have gotten attached to you are, I feel, pretty decent judges of that. I don't think you could manipulate Jaybird if you tried.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and I absolutely would not want to. Did you call him Jaybird?
Luke blushes. That's that's just what I usually call him. Um,
The laughing is coming from me.
mm-hmm. Yep, Luke is blushing a deeper purple and looking at the floor.
I, sorry for pointing it out.
Yeah, it it's fine. But yeah, everyone that cares about you chose to care about you. It's their decision to care about you. It's not something you have to worry about or take responsibility for.
I'm happy there's people who care about me and chose to do so.
Mm-hmm. Luke nods. And we're still gonna keep caring about you, even if you have a rough time for a while. Everyone still cared about James when he was going through it, and we're still gonna care about you, no matter how long it takes you to recover from this. And even if you never feel exactly the same as you did before.
Come on, man, stop crying. I know that you're crying in my brain, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
He could be crying in the game as well.
Whatever, go my crying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he glitches and he looks like his alive self with the fully brown hair rather than just the streaks. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
streaks of brown and gray and yeah, he's crying.
Um, do you want a hug?
He doesn't speak, but he nods.
Yeah, Luke is gonna very carefully at first hug Ezra.
Yeah, he's gonna try his best to hug back.
Mm-hmm. The guys.
The guys. Oh man. Yeah. Man, there's yeah. I think that this is probably a safe space to end it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just zoom out on them hugging.
Yeah. Man, he took his mask off. Oh
Mhm.
man.
He did. All right. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks Crows for playing.
Yep. Yay! I hope y'all enjoyed listening from the past, present, or future. If you're listening in the past, please stay there.
Bye.
Bye.